know that business, investment and trade topped the agenda of President Xi Jinping's state visit to the UK. So what kind of major deals can we expect?
Well, we've had a long list there already. I mean, there's absolutely no question that this state visit is top heavy with finance, commerce and trade. Let me take you into where the president will be going initially with a state banquet. Here we have Buckingham Palace at the heart of London. It's here where the president will be meeting three generations of the British royals, the Prime Minister of the country and a number of other sporting and show business people, all on hand to extend a welcome to the president, to signify two things really: the warmth of the welcome that is being extended here by this state visit, and also to mark and signify the importance of the relationship and the strengthening of Sino-UK ties at a stronger point now than at any point in history. So very much there you will have the symbolism at the state banquet in Buckingham Palace here. But as you were saying, this is very much a trip about two countries getting into bed together economically. And there will be something in the region of 150 deals signed, in particular that very significant nuclear deal in Hinkley Point, where the Chinese government will indirectly become big minority holders in Britain's first nuclear power stations in 2 decades. But other than that, the president will be making speeches to the British Houses of Parliament, and also significantly harking back to those points being made there about the internationalisation of the renminbi and the trading of renminbi in Britain's financial centre, the City of London. He will be making a trip and making a speech in the Mansion House in the City of London. So very significant there. He'll also be attending a China Business Forum, where there will be the opportunity for British companies to make overtures to the president again aimed at developing economic ties. So they're top heavy with finance, the economics, trade, but also there will be opportunities for the president to not let his hair down, but at least indulge some of his passions. It won't all be work.
Well, Richard, in describing the status of the bilateral ties between the two countries, we've noticed that leaders and senior officials from the two countries have all used the word golden. So how will the preparations for Xi Jinping's visit reflect that very robust dynamic?
You're absolutely right. That phrase, a golden era, has been used extensively by senior leaders on both sides consistently. So this is the message they want to get across, that relations between China and Britain are at their strongest level. That will translate into better trade relations over the decade, over the years to come, and they're calling it a golden era. It's reflected here very much in the warmth of the state visit, the level at which the British government and of course the head of state, the British Queen, Queen Elizabeth, are extending a welcome to the president. It involves, among other things, a 103, a rare, very rare, but noisy 103 gun salute for the president. Over here, just to my left, in Green Park near Buckingham Palace, there'll be 40 cannons let off. There'll be another 60 odd down by Tower Bridge. So everybody in London will know the president is in town. But it's not all this formal stuff. There will be time for the president to go to the UK Prime Minister David Cameron's official residence in the countryside, a place called Chequers. And from there, the president has said that he'd like to go for a pub lunch, what they call in Britain a pub lunch, and enjoy some traditional English fish and chips. So David Cameron has promised he'll be able to do that. And then, of course, as you mentioned earlier, he'll be able to indulge his passion in football by going to Manchester and visiting Manchester City's footballing academy there. So a few items that he'll be able to, will take the pressure off a bit of what is going to be a very packed 4 days. But at the same time, do a little business and enjoy himself at the same time.
Thank you very much. Our correspondent Richard Bastick in London.